Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Elisa coming to you from Beautifully Me and You, de Bellamente y tú y yo. And today, you guys, it's time for us to set up the whole layout for the month of July. So yeah, we're going to look and see how much income I'm expected to get in, what I want to do with every dollar that I'm expecting. And if that sounds like something that interests you, seeing me work out every dollar, every pay period, right here in one lump sum, so we have an action plan to work off of all month long, then let's get right into the video. All right, so I'm going to be using the Easy Cash Budget Extended Weekly Planner. If you didn't see my last video, I'll link it up here, but I kind of explained the reason why I'm going to be moving over to this weekly planner is because I have my nursing income as well as my other side incomes. And so I just want to make sure that I have enough budgeting sheets. And since this is a weekly planner, this one has 5 budgeting sheets per month, okay? Whereas this is the one I've been using all the way since June. And I am going to reflect back today in order to check out some things I did last month's budget. But this is the Easy Cash Budget Extended Planner, and this one's for bi-weekly pay periods. It's been serving me very well. But now that I have more income coming in at different times, I want to go ahead and start the month of July fresh off in the weekly planner. So let's go ahead and start there first. I'm going to get a little cat magnet bookmark in order to mark my page so I don't have to keep flipping all around everywhere. And we're going to put that right here. All right. So now we have actually where we need to be for the month of July. So let's see, for June, I want to flip back to where the cat was on this one, and we're going to be using this one to kind of look at what we did last month and come up with an action plan for this month. Let me get the calculator. All right, so first things first, for income, I am going to have some extra income this month because, of course, I started my nursing job. If you're new here, I was working nursing PRN, and then I decided to go ahead and start working full-time. So, yeah, I'm adding in my nursing income in addition to all the other income sources that I have. So let's go ahead and write out what we have. I have a nursing pay the week of the 7th, and that'll be, and this is nursing. And I'm going to budget for $2,500 from each of my nursing checks. And I did increase my 401k as well as I established some automated savings. So this is not going to be my actual number that I'll get paid, but this is the amount that I'll be budgeting with here. Okay. So let's see. The other one is the week of the 21st, and that's nursing. So that's $5,000 in nursing. Then I also will be budgeting for my regular Etsy. And I'm going to budget for $3,200 from the month of July, but I also had an extra $700 from June that I didn't account for. So we'll say $3,900. I have my YouTube income, which is already reported. And for that, that is going to be $1,760. Thank you guys all for everybody who watches my videos. And then I also had a sponsorship. And that I'm going to be budgeting $600. Now, I did get a little bit more than that, but I do want to buy myself something special for doing it. So I took a certain percentage out, and the rest is going to be $600 that I will be budgeting with. Okay. So that's where that's the income that I'll have for this month. So let's go ahead and add that up. I have $2,500 plus another $2,500, $3,900, $1,760, and then $600. So that'll be $11,260. Now, let's keep in mind, I do have some money that comes from book sales when you guys purchase my books. Like, for instance, this is one of my planners. I'll link a planner playlist up here so you can see all the planners that I've created. They are all available on Amazon for purchase, but if you're looking for the digital downloads, these two, as well as my first planner that I came out with, is available down below in my Etsy storefront, as well as a savings challenge planner, is available for digital download from Etsy as well. Okay. So that income I use to pay things like my mortgage and do some other little side projects with. But this is the amount of money we'll be actually doing as far as cash stuffing and budgeting for the month. Okay. Let's see. Georgia Power. I do not have a bill yet again. Hashtag winning, because Georgia Power, I don't owe them anything yet. Okay. It's really hot, and I feel like my electric bill is going to go up, and it's going to eat up that little credit that I have. And I'm certain probably by next month I'll have a bill. But for this month, there's no bill. Stream is my gas service, and that one is actually on a flat rate, and that's $185. My water bill has not cycled, but last month it was $160, so I'm going to put $160 for this month just in case. AT&T, I don't know if I think I mentioned to you guys that my son looked over my bill, and so it went down significantly from $390 to $278. We'll take it. LLC, I still have that, and that's $130. That's my HELOC. Xfinity, that bill is $185 or somewhere around there. And then lawn care, I do have to pay twice a month, so that'll be $80. I pay $40 every 2 weeks, okay? So let's go ahead and add up those bills and see what they add up to. 185, 160, 278, 130, 185, and 80. All right, so that's $1,018 for my bills. And then let's see, if we take 11,260 minus 1,018, that'll equal 10,242 that I'll have remaining, okay? As far as cash envelopes, I want to mimic what I did over here. Let me see, the only one I want to increase, I want to add a little bit more to fun. Gas, Dunkin', dining out. Yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit more to fun, like an extra $100. So let me carry over all these categories. All right, so for date night, it's going to get 100. Fun, I want to add 200 for the month. So that'll be about $50 every weekend, which is a little bump up from where we've been, but I think it'll be good. Gas, we're still going to do 150. Dunkin', 100. That's Dunkin' and Starbucks together. Dining out will get 200. And if I need to bump that one up, I'll take it out of grocery sinking fund. I do want to put 600 for groceries and 400 towards the sinking fund. And hopefully I can stick to this and maybe even undershoot it, right? And then $80 for my nails is enough. All right, so let's go ahead and add all that up. All right, so that equals $1,830, which is right. It's about $100 more than what it was last month. So if we take the 10,242 minus 1,830, that's going to equal $8,412 remaining. And this is where we get to do some fun stuff. All right, let's start off first making sure I stack my college binder. And I want to put $3,000 towards that. And then also home renos. And I'm going to put, let's put $2,000. So that'll be $5,000, which is pretty equivalent to what I made in nursing, $5,000. And I did say if I was going to go back to nursing full time, I wanted to make sure my daughter didn't have any expenses in college, and I want to get my hardwood floors. So you can see where those monies are being distributed. So if we subtract $5,000 out of that, we're down to $3,412. And I also want to do giving, which that will be $1,126. Let's just do $1,125. All right, so after we take out the $1,125 for giving, we still have $2,287. And last month we had, with giving included, $2,130. I think we ought to be able to mimic what we did last month. Let's see. Let me put savings challenges because I want to finish that 100 envelope box. And I'm going to say $1,000 for savings challenges. So let's go ahead and subtract out 1,000. And that leaves us $1,287 for sinking funds. So let me see. If last month I had $2,130 minus the $870 for giving, that was $1,260. And right now I have, what'd I say? 8,412 minus 1,125 minus 6,000. Yeah, that's $1,287. Okay, perfect. So we have enough to mimic exactly what we did last month. And I'll move some around if I need. Like, Car doesn't need $250 this time, so I'm going to move some around. So Jace, Janae, let me carry over all these and I'll be right back. All right, so now that I carried them all over, I think I want to bump up Gingy and take down Car. So we're going to add 200 to Gingy's, and that means we'll only have $100 for Car. And everything else should be about the same. Let me see, 100 for the kids. We'll do 150 for household. Notice I'm leaving mine for last because if there's any extra, it's going in my envelope, okay? Medical is going to get 50. B-Days, yeah, 50. I might need to put some more in there later because of Jace's birthday, but we'll work it out. Clothes, 50. We don't need anything right now. Travel, 100 is good. Life Happens, 100. Glasses, 30. Beauty, 100. I might need more in there too because I'm planning on getting my hair rebraided, and I think there's only 100 in there now, so that's only 200. So I might put some more in there. We'll see. And then HOA 30. If I need to get my braid money out of my envelope, I will. Let me stop being greedy, okay? She can't have all the dollars. All right, so let's see. Let's see what that adds up to. We have $12.87, so let's see what that adds up to. 100, 100, 150, 50, 200, 50, 50, 100, 100, 100, 30, 100, 30 minus $12.87. Okay, I get $127. I will take the extra $27 bump up. All right, so let's just make sure this all adds up. First, let me add these sinking funds down. Okay, so that should be 2412. And when we subtract 8412, 2412, ooh, it's looking like it might be right. This is 6,000. And then we're going to have some for the college binder and the savings challenges, which equals 4,000. And that'll bring 2,000 remaining, which will go towards home renos. And that will be a zero-based budget. Yeah, I think we have done it. I knew the majority of my nursing money, I want to go over here in this area. So other than the increase in this area, everything else is pretty much about the same. And yeah, once I totally fund what I want to do for college, as well as finish some home renovations, then, you know, I might start restructuring for a whole month to be able to put $2,000 here and $3,000 towards the college binder and $1,000 towards that 100 envelope box, savings challenge box, the little mini character box. Like, okay, that $1,000 got to go far because I got a lot of little challenges I'm working on. So if push comes to shove, I might end up moving some money around and maybe something else will come in. I do have another sponsored video in the works, and I thank you guys all for the support of those videos as well. Yeah, things have just been really going well for me, and I am super grateful and appreciative, and none of this will be possible without you guys. So this is the plan, this or something better. All right. So that is the budget for July. I'm not going to put down my goals because I've been doing them mentally. You guys, mental work is so important. I started like kind of visualizing what I want my life to look like. Coming into a house with hardwood floors, that's one of my visualizations. Going back to work and doing my nursing job and loving it, that's one of them, and it worked out. Like, there are some goals that I have, and I'm trying to keep them more internal and really focus on them, meditate on them, and then just have faith that things are turning around for my good. And yeah, it's just evident that it is working. So I'm not going to put any goals down right now because subscriber count is not as important to me as engagement. And you guys have been engaging with every video I've been uploading, and I just truly, truly appreciate you guys. So yeah, that's it for this video. Let's see, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, put this one single emoji right here letting me know that you made it. And then don't forget, subscribe to the channel because we're growing around here. If you're new to this or true to this, I appreciate you for being here. Like the video because it helps it to be suggested to other people who might need this information of how to set up a budget. Now, I set up my monthly budget, and then you'll see every cash stuffing, I kind of chip off a little of these things and tasks that I had planned for the month until the final month closeout when I satisfy everything that needs to be done with the last pay. That's how I do it, okay? You got to find your own flow. But if you watch a month of my videos completely, you'll kind of see from beginning with this monthly budget all the way through the end with the monthly closeout, along the way, me chipping along these things that I've planned for myself, okay? So I'm going to say this or something better. And then don't forget, share this video with someone if you think they need this information as well. I appreciate you guys for being here. Y'all the realists, okay? Y'all the real ones. Without you, none of this will be possible. I truly, truly appreciate every single one of you, and I will talk to you guys very shortly. Take care.